And the next question is, do you offer ongoing weekly classes? This has already been toggled to yes, because up here we've detected there's 202 ongoing classes.
If you don't happen to see any ongoing classes, no sweat. Just jump over into Jackrabbit and set up an ongoing class that is greater than 3 months in duration. And then navigate back here, refresh this page, and you should see those classes.
So we need to be specific because we're going to want to look at information about a specific class. So let's say Aliso, that's the location code, and let's say Learn to Swim Perpetual, that's what LTS stands for. And we'll say maybe, sure, level 1 jellyfish. So maybe use a category 3, maybe not. There's only one here, so we're not really going to worry about that. So these are all our Aliso, Learn to Swim Perpetual, level 1 jellyfish classes that we're seeing here that are offered on an ongoing weekly basis. So we can again set this up to match the branding of our website or our logo or whatever our brand might be. We don't have to show every day of the week. Let's say your school is closed on Saturdays and Sundays. You can take off Saturday and Sunday, and we're just going to show the weekdays. All right. Now, the way that the class calendar works is when somebody comes and they toggle over or hover over a time, a drop down appears with a little bit more information about that class. We don't have to show all this information if we don't want. Currently, we could say just category 1 that hasn't been configured for a map. Let's say no map. So this just says LTS Perpetual. Maybe category 2 no map says level 1 jellyfish. Okay, that's fine for now. We've also gone ahead and looked at the class start and end time. And so we know that this class is 30 minutes in duration. And based on current Jackrabbit data, there's 2 openings. So that information's here. You don't have to show the title and toggle it off. It's gone. You don't have to show the duration. Toggle that off. It's gone. You don't have to show available spaces. Toggle that off. It's gone. And we don't have to show any information about the instructor either. But I would say it makes sense to show at least the duration and the available spaces. So if we want to change the day headings, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the colors and the text, let's say we want these to be red because red matches our brand. We'll say this is a good red here. We scroll back up and there's that red. Now for our class status labels, we have open right now. You could just as easily say available. And we could change that to be blue if we wanted. Now all of these are blue. Same goes for waitlist and full. You can change those to your discretion. And we could change the registration button. Let's say we want our registration button to be the same red. We'll just copy this hexadecimal code. Come down here for our registration button. Drop it in here. And there it is. Let's go back, take a look, and now we have a red registration button here. Okay. If we want to, by default, indicate low enrollment, we could say yes. And so some of these classes have only one space available. So that's not considered low enrollment. And for low enrollment, we have this little icon here. We don't have to have that particular icon. We could select a different icon if we want to upload something here. We'll just leave it as is for now. And let's say we want to change what constitutes low enrollment. So different schools might have class sizes that vary in relation to the ratio of students to instructor. So let's say low enrollment is 5 open spaces. You could change this to 5 open spaces. These classes for this particular organization are pretty small, so all of our little low enrollment icons are gone right now. So if we change this back to 2, we can see that those are all back. And from user experience perspective, if one of your users came here and toggled this button to only show small classes, they would just get classes that have low enrollment. Okay? Now, you can also allow filtering by instructor by toggling this on. And we see that this weekly class calendar now has a filter by instructor option up here that, when toggled, shows a variety of instructors. And we can see some of the instructors. We mapped Kelly P, which had a different name initially, JD, and Audie. We put their images in here. And you guys can go in and add as many images as you want, change the names however you might like. But when we click these instructors, now we're only seeing classes that are instructed by those particular instructors. So we have Kelly P, Kelly P, Kelly P. If we wanted Kelly P and JD, we would just check JD as well. These are still all Kelly P. JD doesn't have any classes here. Zach Thurman, there's Zach Thurman right there. And that's how this works, okay? It's up to you. If you want to allow this functionality, you just toggle it on and off here for instructor filter and here for low enrollment classes, all right?